Tired of years of wartime shortages, Americans spent their money on the new consumer goods that poured out of American factories. Cars were especially hot items. Sometimes people paid more than dealers were asking, just so they could get one quickly. The federal government also helped the surging economy. Defense contracts poured billions of dollars into U.S. businesses. Continued government funding for research stimulated innovations in the electronics and aerospace industries and in scientific research. The United States was once again the land of opportunity, as newly trained scientists, business leaders, and workers turned their attention to producing new inventions, televisions, radios, and gadgets of all kinds. As sales soared, American corporations grew bigger and more profitable than ever before. And corporate leaders like Henry Ford II and RCA's David Sarnoff became national heroes. New technologies were also enabling factories to produce more goods with fewer workers. America's booming mass consumer economy was also changing the very nature of work. More and more people worked in offices or provided services as members of the country's exploding white-collar workforce. Farmers also prospered as new machines, chemical fertilizers, and pesticides revolutionized American agriculture. In 1910, one farmer could feed 8 people a year. By 1950, one farmer fed 15.
It's interesting how we invent labels to describe one era or another. And sometimes we call the period after 1945, after the end of World War II, the affluent era. But that hides the other side of America that remained mired in poverty, in substandard housing, who couldn't achieve the American dream.
Not everyone participated in the prosperity of the post-war era. Many American women who had worked during the war were sent home to make room for returning GIs. African Americans and other minorities found that racial discrimination let them climb only so far up the economic ladder of opportunity. Many Americans still lived in poverty. These were real problems, and President Harry Truman figured he had the solution.